Okay, let's try this. I did the okay thing again. I hate that. Okay, let's try this. Let's see how I did. Let's see how I did. Well, the head is not nearly as bad as I thought it was, but let's, line the pelvis up, the pelvic area up. So the legs, not too terrible, but then my torso is way off. My torso needs to be leaning more to the right. Bigger shoulders, bigger shoulder on the right. Head leaning back more. So let me go up to this layer that I haven't drawn on yet. So the whole torso needs to be needs to be leaning back a little more this direction. I have her a little too upright. She needs to be leaning back just a little bit. Her arm is way too short over on this side. Neck should be a little longer. Head still a little smaller or thinner maybe. And more upright. Okay, well, let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so let me move it over here and dim it way down so you can see. Whoops. Nope. Circle time. Okay, so let's see. Do I have whoops, circle? Yes, circle. Okay. I'm not wearing my inking. Ugh. Can't do that. I don't have my. There you go. You have to pull, if you're in Clip Studio Paint on a tablet, iPad, whatever, you have to go to the tippy edge of your tablet and swipe to get these extra menus to appear. And then you hold down the shift key. Whoops. Oh, I'm not in my shape thing. Hold the shift key to get a perfect. See, it's not holding. Hello, I'm recording at the moment. I'll be up there in a minute. And make sure you hold the shift key until you're done. Okay, let's see here. Again, she's not straight on, so this is going to be, the circle is going to be off. Okay, I'm going to grab the corner. Then you tap those two keys to resize your circle from the center of the circle. Yeah, hi, Bubs. Meow. All right. Let's do that. And then transfer to lower layer. Okay, so stop it. So trying to place this circle, that's always one of the hardest parts, and I sit here silently through it because I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see it. So I'm looking at the center line of the torso, and it's coming down, and you have to look at where the crotch area, right, would come through on the bottom. So technically, I'm a little low here, but you're also looking at so the rib cage, the ribs come down, right? Then you have this space in between the rib cage and the pelvic area, and then you have this part that comes out, and then there's a part that comes out, and then there's usually another little bump that comes out, whoop, and then another little bump that starts your hips. Okay? Yes, Bubble. And this upper part of this upper part of the circle, right in here, fits with this little bump for that extra bump for the hips. So when you're placing your circle, I'm backing up so I have a clean circle here. So when you're placing that circle, your size, the size of that circle that's defining the quote-unquote 1 measurement. Yes, Bubble. Hi, buddy. I'm talking. Really fits. You're looking at the bottom of the crotch area and that bump I was talking about. So, goodness gracious, Bubble. Meow. Alright, so let's back up a little more. By the way, that's another thing you should do, and you should bump up your memory. I mean, your history. Mine's up to like 200 or 250. So I can back up quite a ways. So actually, I think I should hit that corner, then tap the space. I can't, it's tricky, this. Because the circle can't be too much smaller because you can't size it to match the left side and the right side because she's not straight on, she's at an angle. So you want to hit that. And it definitely has to come out on this side. Okay, so let's call it right there. So I always eyeball this. You can measure it if you want. My boy cat wants to measure it. I always do that, halfway measurement. And then you have to pretend you didn't draw that. You have to be able to not see that because you have to be able to break it into thirds pretty accurately as well, so you know what a third looks like. Anyway, so let's get out of the eraser tool, back into the pencil tool. So let's do this upper torso oval, which is, as you should have learned by now, is very oddly shaped sometimes. So that's one. That's one, and then 2/3. That's about just right. So we got these half circle shoulders. She actually has pretty broad shoulders. That actually fits pretty good with her. Although her arms are pretty short, because if the arm is supposed to be a 1, that's going to be short. So her limbs are just like some of the others, coming in pretty short. I know, Bubble. Tell me about it. It looks like her. Yeah. There's a little foreshortening on this one, but shouldn't really be on this one. But these are Bubble. My goodness. Yes. I will give you some food as soon as I'm done, pal. Hi, buddy. Hi, bud. So yeah, her. See, there's that. It's ever so slight, but that's more than, straight. It's more than straight. That bend I was talking about earlier. And the way she's got her arm, the way it's locked. So if you hold your arm out straight, your the inside of your elbow blah, 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 usually points kind of the way she has it usually points kind of forward, but if you really lock your elbow, it might point kind of up. But there's also, you can twist. There's a twist you can do where if you twist your arm, it puts the inside of your elbow more facing towards the ground and your elbow pointing up, which can make it look like it's bending down slightly like hers is doing. But that's not really what she's doing, I don't think. And therefore, if her arm is bending that way and she's not doing that, then that's what that slightly double jointed business is. Anyway, knee. So you get that bulge of the knee there. It's funny. It's like her legs end a little prematurely. You should really pull them up to here, but hers seem to end like the curvature on her body and stuff. It's like they want to end early. But no, don't stop. Pull it on up. Get all the way up there. There would be some foreshortening in this too. Her legs actually look like the right. See, practice that one length. Get that one length and then half. Yeah. Actually, her torso. I did a half instead of 2/3. So 2/3 should be. So it's funny. If her torso came up where it should, you added. Yeah, her torso is actually a little short. Interesting. But her legs, if you take them all the way up where they should be, they're actually about the right length. Oh, you don't like that, Bubble? You think you like them when they're shorter? I don't. So nanny boo boo. Let's see. Now this is a little shorter though. Of course, there is some foreshortening. However, a little short. The arch of the foot would be under there. Then you've got the ball of the foot. And you'd have your big toe, second toe, third, fourth, and fifth toe. And then you'd have the line about right there where the toe starts to angle up. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Bing, bang, 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 boom. Now back here, you've got the other cylinder, and it also looks kind of short. Same here. Your ankle joint is going to be in here. So this is going to zip, zip, zip. measurement's a little short. Or maybe my circles are just always a little too big. Maybe that's the problem. Yabba dabba doo. All right, circles. Blah. I don't think this is my best efforts, but I'm a little rusty. But I'm gonna get back to doing this every day, or at least 3 times a week. Dadgummit, because I'm really trying to settle back into getting a few pages of art done a week now. So yeah, this needs to be my warm up in the mornings. Okay, so there you go, circles. See you next time. Ciao.